If you're looking to fund a startup and want to know everything there is to know about potential investors, then you need to be watching this segment. Today we meet an entrepreneur turned investor, Pradeep Gupta.
An ace venture plan, a jack of business trades, and this king could be yours. Pradeep Gupta, a first-generation entrepreneur himself, became an angel investor in 2006. Apart from bridge, his favorite card game and hobby, anything in the field of information technology and media excites him too. Pradeep's first hand at early-stage investment happened at Infinity Venture Fund, a fund he started with 15 other partners in 1999. After setting aside one-time profits from his early-stage investments in India Bulls and India Games, Pradeep decided to shuffle his method of investment.
The basic thing with Infinity was that it was a fund which was for a 5 to 7 year period. So the only investments, the new investments that we could make were in the first couple of years. And that is the reason why we thought that we'll create an angel construct where investment can be made month after month.
Pradeep co-founded the Indian Angel Network in 2006 with 6 other professional turned entrepreneurs to fund new ventures at initial or a mere idea stage. Even though he is open to invest in sectors like pharma, hospitality, intellectual property rights and media, this IT graduate has a bias towards technology-driven businesses. While an IT company must ride high on innovation and attractive profit to obtain funding, a non-IT startup must highlight a sector-specific expert's view on its business plan to get thumbs up from Pradeep. He typically invests 25 lakh rupees in 2 to 3 companies annually.
First and foremost, any angel investment, the business has to be scalable, because it's a high risk investment and therefore there should be a high return also. The second factor which is very important in terms of investment is that I should be able to add value. But yes, indeed, team is something which is very important. Let me put it like this: if it's a weak team, then you would not invest, right? So there are lots of don'ts rather than a selection criteria. There are a lot of rejection criteria.
Let's look at Knowcross Solutions for instance. This IT consulting firm is Indian Angel Network's first investment, and it was first spotted by Pradeep as a potential investee. And what attracted him to Knowcross was the scalability of Triton, a guest management software under development by Knowcross.
The hospitality industry, there was a very different approach, an approach of using SMSs, using the mobile phones for providing much better service for customers. Kind of stuff that they are developing or they have developed and already implemented in hospitality industry can actually be taken to multiple industries.
Servicing almost all big hotel chains like the Oberoi and Marriott, Knowcross Solutions clocked revenues worth 5 crore rupees last year. The company got its first round of angel investment of 1 crore rupees from Indian Angel Network in 2006 and used it to develop more softwares, build global relationships and towards recruitment. But for Knowcross, it was Pradeep's invaluable counseling that made it all possible.
Pradeep was actually one of the 2 or 3 people from the group who was quite closely involved in checking us out, if you will, from their perspective as a potential investee company. And then he was quite closely involved through the process of the investment as well. As you can imagine, the role of any angel is to counsel and advise. It's not necessarily to come and handhold. So I think Pradeep actually does play that role, as do some of the other investors.
Coming back to Pradeep's portfolio, well, it is comprehensive with participation in multiple sectors and companies. Apart from Knowcross, he has invested in 4 other companies that include both domestic and international startups in the field of retail and banking. As far as the level of involvement is concerned, Pradeep keeps it to the minimum and intervenes only when the entrepreneur demands it. But yes, he ensures to monitor the business regularly and keep a tab on the profitability. And when it comes to mentoring, Pradeep does not fail to consult his fellow Indian Angel Network's angels who stand by to share their knowledge bank with the budding entrepreneurs. So that's what an angel investor or a hands-on advisor has on offer. And if you are looking at raising capital without much dilution, then you can send in your business plan to Pradeep at pradeep.gupta@indianangelnetwork.com.
Now don't forget that email address, and it won't hurt to brush up on some bridge skills and trivia as well.